First off, did you know you were going to be facing Luis Go at the beginning of the game?
Well, Gary Jones, their manager, called me last minute. Said they had to take him out. This was probably 30 minutes before the game, 25 minutes. So I'm sure it's some movement maybe for them, but. No, I called all the hitting guys. They were up in the cage and said, hey, they switched. It's going to be a bullpen day. And, you know, as a manager, bullpen days are always kind of tough just because you're navigating somebody new probably every 2 innings. And I knew our offense maybe not getting a good rhythm, but I'm proud of how they fought. We made some mistakes. We made some mistakes on the bases that maybe hindered us a little bit, but they continued to fight, and our bullpen did an awesome job keeping us in it. And then at the end, they ran out of pitching and used a position player. And originally, I was going to bunt Glasser, you know, but when I saw the position player, we decided not to. And we got a good read on the bases with Frankie, and then Mario with a great send there at the end. So proud of the guys. They continue to fight. They believe in themselves, and this is fun, man. They're embracing it, and hopefully this win today will get us really going offensively.
So obviously, your pitching today, as you said, put up really great. Just starting with Perales.
I thought Perales was, you know, he was good. You know, at the end, the last inning, he made some mistakes. One with a split finger that Jung hit for a homer, and then he made a mistake up in the zone with Stevenson, who seems to have the Red Wings numbers when he was with Lehigh Valley. But I thought the Yeen came in, finished it up. Cornelio had 3 good ups. Kent did a nice job at Sinclair, man. He even though he gave up that free run there, he did a nice job as well. So really happy with all that.
With Cornelio, obviously, this is his first time back. He's going to mainly be being used in the bullpen going forward.
He will. He'll be out of the bullpen. I'm sure he'll have a day's rest or 2 maybe, and then he'll be back hopefully for maybe Friday or Saturday's game. You know, so see how he responds. But this is the role they want to put him in right now because, obviously we saw they used him in the big leagues in that role. So we're going to continue that for the time being.
And obviously, we got to talk about Abby Malik's key home run way.
Yeah, it's funny. I said, man, you ain't hit a home run since last week, and he hit one. So, I thought Mo got his enough the at bat before, and but that was a huge homer, and hopefully we can take this momentum and run.
All right, and finally, last question I've got is obviously you've got another new hitting coach coming in. What have you heard about him? Have you been able to talk to him? He's here shadowing Travis and Dauber. So he's going to get used to the system, and I'm glad he's here for a couple of days, and then he'll be full on, I guess, on Tuesday when we head to Charlotte. And Travis will go to Grand Canyon.
Yeah, on the topic of Riley Cornelio, are they looking to use him as more of like a Brad Lord like type of guy out of the bullpen?
I mean, you can look at it like that. He could be a shorter guy. He could be a longer guy for him. But we just want to get him used to this type of environment, And for me, it's that's what they want, and I think it's best for him to go out and pitch like this to prepare him more in the big leagues.
Luis Perales really didn't have a bad performance today. How do you guys plan to get around these big moments moving forward?
Yeah, I just think it's keep throwing him out there. We wanted him to go back out for another inning. It didn't work in our favor, but this is one of those development moments where he's got to learn to make pitches, and third time through, it's the toughest part to see people or get people out. But he still kept us in the ballgame. You give up 4 runs, you gave us a shot. We just got to eliminate some of that damage, the big homer that he gave up. So, but that's why he's here. That's why we're all here to learn. And like I said, we made some base running mistakes that we're going to learn from. This will be a part of our advance tomorrow. But overall, we figured out a way to win, score 1 more than they did. So happy.
Hassell has looked pretty patient recently.
Mm-hmm.
He told me a while ago he felt he wasn't seeing enough pitches. Was that a conversation you guys had, and did that result in him being more patient?
Yeah, I think there's 2 things with Hassell. We wanted him to limit his chase, and then also get some more we call them ace swings, where we get the barrel out, trying to hit some more doubles and homers instead of just trying to hit the ball in left field. We want to pull some balls in the air, you know. And I think he's getting better. He looks more comfortable. He's hit some balls hard this series, and hopefully he can get going. Because you saw last year when he came back from the big leagues, he really carried our team for a little bit. And I think where he's sitting in this order, he's got a chance to help us down at the bottom.
Philip Glasser appears to be making the best out of his limited playing time. What makes him a valuable platoon for you guys this season?
I mean, he's a gamer, man. You know, I hate to use this word about him, but I call him an ugly player and a dirtbag. It don't look pretty all the time, but let me tell you something. You know something good's going to happen when he plays. He works his fanny off. He's preparing himself to be a big leaguer. He thinks he can play in the big leagues. We think he can play in the big leagues. So every time he gets a chance to be in that box or on the field, I think something good's going to happen. That, for me, there was no better person up at the end of the ball game than Philip.